Oh my goodness. You're embarrassing me. Okay, thank you very much for welcoming. My name is Jung. I'm a Sharon Rose Master. My full-time occupation is an accountant, and I'll be presenting to you about how you can make money from Atomy business. Now, before we talk about the money side of the business, we first need to know how reliable is this company? Because you can put so much effort into doing the business, but if the company will, for example, collapse or go bankrupt, then all your effort will go into the rubbish bin, right? We don't want that to happen, so let's first test it out. So there are many things very unique about the Atomy company. Sorry, I have to catch my breath. Okay, first, most of our product is daily necessity products. That means whether you're in the business or not, or whether you're doing any other form of business or you're employed in a different company or not, you still need to purchase these products. For example, we have toothbrush, toothpaste, and things that we use for laundry and dishwashing and coffees and everything. So these are the things that you will have to purchase in your daily life. So once you're introduced to Atomy product, you finish using the product, then you'll have to come back to us and purchase them again because we sell them at absolute quality and absolute price. Other people will talk more about this side, so I won't go too much detail on this one. But once you're happy and once you're satisfied, you will come back to us and repeat the purchase. And that means us as business members can achieve success. So Atomy company is not just about making customers becoming happy and satisfied, but also making us become successful as well. So absolute quality and absolute price means we have to understand this word called message strategy. Message is a unique word that Atomy company has made, which is a combination of mass and prestige. Normally, if a product or service is prestige, it's not supplied to the mass, right? And if something is enjoyed by the mass, we don't normally call it prestige. But in Atomy's product, we call it message product because you don't get what you pay for. Many people say you normally get what you pay for, right? But in Atomy, you get more than what you pay for. So there are much value in the product. And as you heard in the company introduction, we are in 25 different countries at the moment, but we are very, very young. If you look at this graph, global sales has been going up since the first year. 2021, we reached 2.2 trillion Korean won. I know a lot of people here don't know what this means, so I'll show you an example of a comparison to different companies. Now, according to the data presented by the Direct Selling Association, Atomy ranked number 10 in worldwide. What is more unique about this information is that Atomy was founded in 2009. If you look at other companies, they were founded even back in the days when I wasn't even born. Like 1950s, 1960s, 1970s. We are the youngest, but we rank number 10. If we have achieved this, look into the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to come, we will be achieving a lot more. Who knows, in our maybe a decade to come, we may achieve number 1 in the world. Yes. So if you're happy about the growth of the company and how strong is the company, let's look at what we can achieve as an individual in the company, right? Because without that, there's no point in doing the business. So, key points that I want you to take from today is first, our ID will be passed on to 2 more generations. So, for example, I'm 37 this year. My son just turned 7 years old. Let's assume that I will die at the age of 80. So I have 40 more years to enjoy the income that I earn from Atomy. And my son will have another 40 years, and it will be passed on to his child and maybe enjoy for the next 40 years. So how many years is that in total? Yes, 120. So this is a very, very long-term business, and it's a very big business. If you say, for example, become Imperial Master like Mr. Park, or maybe Sharon Rose Master like me, and imagine if the income will continue on for the next 120 years to come. Very, very big business. And another thing about this business is it's very easy to start because there is no cost to start and no monthly maintenance fee, and there's no cancellation fee or whatsoever. Only time you spend money in Atomy business is when you actually go into the website, log in, and purchase the product. So the company is not forcing you to buy anything, but everything you're purchasing, spending money is done at your own will. And another thing that we need to understand is the structure. I will show you the next slide and explain a bit more. So, there's me on the... Okay, so when you have your own ID, we operate under what's called the binary marketing system. That means you will develop your group to your left and to your right, and that's it. There is no third leg or fourth leg. That means whoever you know can go onto either side, or left or right. That's very doable. If you compare it to, if you say, for example, have to do 10 different legs, and we go unlimited levels, that means it doesn't matter how far away the newer members are from you, when they make any purchases, you will get the PV from that particular purchases. So I've been in Atomy for 5 years, so someone new joins in, so me and between the new member will have a 5 years gap, right? Even though there's 5 years gap, whatever the new member will purchase, I will get the point. So we are all connected. And we operate on the global one server. That means even if the downline member is not in Australia, but maybe, for example, in New Zealand or Hong Kong, China, I will still get the point value from the purchases, and I will still make money from them. Whether I know them or not, whether I sign them or not, it's not relevant. And the personal PV is never flushed out. If this is too technical, it simply means you don't have to make any monthly minimum payments in order to receive the commission. All you need to do is if you can maintain your membership, then you will get paid the commission. And the point coming from your left and from your right, it will wait for you until you get paid your first commission and the next commission. So again, there's no any commitment that you have to make. And there's an upper limit of the general commission. That simply means, let's say, for example, if all the point is coming from down to the top level, everyone in Korea will become rich, but all the newer countries will not be making much money, right? In Atomy, that doesn't happen. There is a limit of general commission of about $1,500 per day. When you hit that amount, no matter how much sales is coming from your downlines, you will still receive the same amount. If you this slide here, you will say most of the commission from the available commission pool. What we mean by this is the company is only allowed to pay up to 35% of its total sales to commission. So there are 4 different types of rewards that we need to understand. First is general commission. Now, general commission is paid to you depending on your personal PV and PV coming from your left and PV coming from your right. What I mean by personal PV is when you use your own ID to make any purchases, that PV will be accumulated under your personal ID. If you look into these examples, for example, if you buy Atomy Biotics, you will spend $42 and you will get 13,000 PV from the purchase. Actually, PV stands for point value. So daily general commission is calculated on a daily basis, and they paid out to you every Tuesday. And again, there's an upper limit of around $1,500 per day. And if you want to receive the general commission, there are conditions. Conditions doesn't mean that there will be extra cost, but you need to have at least 10,000 PV on your personal ID. 10,000 PV, you will get it if you buy, for example, 2 sets of toothbrush. 1 set of toothbrush is $12.50, so if you spend about $25, you are already ready to receive the commission. You also need to convert your ID from a consumer ID to a distributor ID. You can do this by submitting ABN or driver license or passport. There is no extra cost involved to convert your ID from consumer ID to distributor ID. Now, if you look at this graph here, you will see, obviously you're at the top, and people will be purchasing from your left-hand side and from your right-hand side. Once the PV accumulated achieves 300K, then you are entitled to receive about 75 Australian dollars. This $75 can change, so it sometimes goes over $80, sometimes goes under to $75. It all depends on the currency and how much sales is there and so forth, but it's very stable. So one thing is the 300K PV must come from each side. So left 300K, right 300K. And this chart is very important to understand. So the first set of commission that you can get is actually not $75, but $25. You get this if your personal PV is under 300K, but over 10K. So it's better if you make your personal PV up to or more than 300K, and then you start to receive $75 commission. Now, if you do 300K from left and 300K from your right on a daily basis, that will be about 23,000 Australian dollars per year. This income is sufficient to pay out your rent and mortgage, right? So it's very, very happy amount. You will get this once you develop your team to the left and right. And once you start to achieve 700K from your left and right, then you will start to earn $150. And if you convert that into annual figure, it will be about $46,000. Now, top level, if you reach 50 million PV on the left and on the right, you get $1,500, which is the limit. So even if you do more than 50 million on the left and right, you will still get the same amount. So again, this amount is paid to you on every Tuesday, but the PV is calculated on a daily basis, except Sunday and the first day of the year. So next is mastership bonus and promotion gift. Mastership bonus is extra bonus that is paid to you on top of the general commission. So there are 2 testing periods in each month. One starts from day 1 to day 15, and the second from day 16 to the last day. Whatever you achieve from day 1 to 15 will be paid to you on 22nd day, and whatever you achieve between day 16 to the last day, it will be paid to you on the 7th day of each month. Oops. Yeah. So there are 7 different masterships in Atomy. First level is Sales Master, second is Diamond Master, fourth is Sharon Rose Master, and so forth. To achieve your first mastership, which is a Sales Master, you need to have 700K on your personal PV and do 2.5 million on the left and 2.5 million on the right on the particular 15 days. Extra mastership bonus that you will get is about $550 per cycle. So if you meet the requirement in the 2 cycles, that will be another extra $1,100 per month. Next level up is Diamond Master. Diamond Master, you have to make 2 Sales Masters on the left and 2 Sales Masters on the right. So on average, they will get about $1,000 on each cycle. So on a monthly basis, it will be about $2,000. This is extra paid to you on top of the general commission. And the amount will increase as you go to Imperial Master. So this little diagram shows you a little bit of a better picture of how you can become Sales Master. So, and a little bit more about Sales Master is we talk about becoming Sales Master all the time in our seminars. It's because Sales Master is like a turning point in your Atomy business. once you reach sales master, your average monthly income will be around $2,000 to $6,000. And this is equivalent to owning $1 million investment property without any loan. Now imagine if it takes you about 1 to 3 years to become sales master, what is faster? Owning an investment property worth $1 million without any loan, or becoming a sales master? For me, it was becoming a sales master. More realistic and much faster and less risk. And why we say this is a turning point in your Atomy business is because probably up to when you reach sales master, you may be the only one working in your team. But by the time you reach to this point, there will be other people under you doing their own businesses, which will also work for your benefit as well. So you are not the only one developing the business, but there are other people doing it with you together. So for example, when you're 1, it takes you 1 month to grow to 2, and then to 4, and then to 8, right? But later on, it becomes 100 to 200 to 400 and to 800. The speed becomes much faster, and you will see all these random names under your lineage that you never know. These people you probably don't know in your life, but they will come under you and become part of your business members and consumer members. So, and if you look at the diagram here, to achieve sales master, you need to have 2.5 million PV. But from diamond master, you have to help other people become sales masters. That means it's not all about introducing the product, but also about making other people become successful too. Promotion gift is given to you when you first achieve the particular mastership. So when you achieve sales master, you will get absolute skincare set and evening care set as a bonus. And when you achieve diamond master, on top of that, you will get a cash bonus of $1,000. And when you achieve Sharon Rose master, you will get 2 travel tickets and cash bonus of $2,500. And when you achieve Star Master, you will get 4 travel tickets and cash bonus of $12,000. Now, this amount can vary depending on the exchange rate, but they are about the similar amount. And when you achieve Royal Master, you get 4 travel tickets, a rental car, and a credit card to spend, and a cash bonus of $60,000. And Crown Masters, when you achieve it, you will receive 4 travel tickets, luxury car, and a credit card to spend, and cash bonus of $400,000. And the last level, which is the Imperial Master, they will get 4 travel tickets, luxury car, and a driver, a credit card to spend, and 1 office and 1 personal assistant. And also, CEO Park himself will deliver you $1.2 million in cash. So in our case, it will be Mr. Sean Lee. So we are getting him to get the license to drive the forklift. So thank you very much for listening to my presentation. So that's it for me today. Thank you.